Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. We are starting a new save this evening. And as you can tell by the title, we are heading over to Portugal. So, something very different. I've never really managed in Portugal before. So, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let me turn the tunes down in my ear. NUFC, how you doing? Jace, how you doing, brother? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Just seen your Discords, mate. I apologise. I've not seen them. We'll sort it. We'll sort it, mate. I promise. We will sort it. So, let me just quickly run through what you can see here. Let me jump to that, right? We have got Portugal in, playable, obviously. That's how we're going to do that. We may have spoke about it, Jason. I may or may not have forgotten. We've got Portugal in, Argentina, Brazil, England, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Netherlands, Norway, Spain, all on view only. Okay, because we're not going to go anywhere else. We're going to be playing in Portugal. That is it. We've also added custom, and we have added all the players from the top clubs in Europe and in South America. Tricky, my man, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Joe, thank you for the retweet, mate. I hope you're good. Italy is playable, is it? Italy. Yeah, well, maybe there was a chance that we were going to go to Italy. No, I'm joking. We won't. Cool. How's the save going? This is it. We are just about to load up the save and start the save. Absolutely fresh. This is day one, minutes, everything. Second one. And I'm back in the old office, and I'm stood up, which I just love streaming stood up. So that's well until I need to sit down. Because that's how we do things. Right, we're early pre-season. Let's have a little look. Okay, Dave Standard. Right, this is the one thing always, it's kind of make or break for a save, in my opinion, is the advanced settings. We are obviously going to enable player attribute masking because we are. And then the transfer window, I think we just go 0. We can do transfers if we wish to. So we allow the first transfer window activity ticked. Allowing the transfer would not have it. Perfect. Let's go. How you doing anyway? I hope you're all good. I hope you're all well. As it loads, we are just going to take the time to very quickly put out on TikTok that we are starting a brand new save. And we are starting a save in Portugal. So bear with me 1 second. As we do multitasking at its finest. That's really quick, by the way. That's really quick. I did not expect it to come through that quickly. Let's try this. Good evening, everyone. I am currently live in TikTok's never take the first tape. Hello, everyone. I am live on Twitch with my brand new save. We are heading to Portugal. Come and see who we're joining and come and help us because I've never managed in Portugal before. So if you can see this, I am currently live at twitch.tv/dope and I hope to see you there. Say hello in the chat and say that you came from TikTok to win a prize of me saying thank you for coming. There you go. Mulak, good evening, my mate. How are you? Songify's on if you want to. I think Songify now still works. So Songify is on if you want to add a tunage. I think we have gone like old school 20. I think we've gone old school 20s. No, 10s, 2010s. Throwback edition. So we are going to, I don't know if you guessed it by the title, the tweet, the picture, and all that jazz. We are going over to Vitória. Look, to be fair, we spent most of the afternoon trying to work out where we're going to go. Cheers, Joe. Cheers, mate. Thank you for so much for coming on over. I need to upload it, actually. Let's do it now. See, I think we need to do more. I can't, unfortunately, I can't stream to both. Daniel, good evening, my mate. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. My internet's too shit. And come and help us. I've never managed to. There we go. Live on Twitch.tv. I probably should have got this prepped before, but I was really busy just chatting to Joe. Is this where Bebe was signed? Oh, I don't know. We'd have to have a look. We can have a look. I've got the ground up. We can have a little look. Callum, thanks for the retweet, my mate. I appreciate it. Wilco, how you doing, brother? Build a nation. It's kind of just like we want to try and break that top four. Braga, Porto, Sporting, and Braga, Benfica. Fucking hell. My Portuguese knowledge isn't great, as you can probably tell. How you doing, Daniel? Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. This is it. This is the main save, by the way. Benfica, thank you very much. There we go. So we are going to jump straight in. Kits look fire, by the way. We've also managed to sort out the name fix as well. Unfortunately, Boa Vista, who are one of our big rivals, unfortunately, they are just been pulled out of the league system. They're right down in the regional leagues now. And I couldn't find a decent enough database to get them involved because they were going to be the save. But they're not now. So we're going to go straight in. We're going to be managing as myself, obviously. And we are in the van. And I don't think I have even really... I've had a very, very, very quick look. A very, very quick look. But nothing too much. Bebe did start there. Fantastic. Great knowledge. Rip. Rip what? Were we dead? I hate it when you put... What have I done? What's dying? Are we still alive? We must be still alive. We've had a real quick look, but nothing too much. But one thing we did find, which might be of interest when looking at players, is this here. Oh, Boa Vista. What do you notice about this chap here? What are we going to take from this chap? Sorry, yes, with my internet, I just assume it's my internet that's died. I assume the stream's gone down when you say rip. He has got 16 long throws for a centre half. That's what we love to see. That is the only thing we're ever interested in. Mr. Has a party. He don't look like Dave, does he? Don't do that. F's in chat. What, for Dave? Long throws, mate. Did we all listen to the pod? Did we all listen to the pod? Dave got sacked. Spoilers. Not in the slightest. How long are you streaming for? Maybe 3 hours, mate. Atalanta's your main save. Awesome, man. Awesome work. Right, so let's jump straight into this. We're going to start as we like to start. If you want to see how I really play a save, then you need to go check out my long save. Yeah, no worries, Tricky. What are we doing at the gym, brother? Gonna give a look. Nice, mate. Yeah, you can check my long play save out on YouTube. Leg day. Love a leg day, man. That's where you get sexy calves. You can't see my calves, but that's how you get sexy calves. Yeah, so the long play saves over at YouTube. You can check that out. That's a nice, really relaxed, but you can just see exactly how I play Football Manager. We're going to play a little bit of a speeded up version here. Imagine that. And we're going to go from there. So let's have a little look at what we do have in kind of the realms of ability here. So we've got Samu who's out injured, 29 years of age. He's got a fractured lower leg, 4 to 2 months. Okay, so 4 weeks to 2 months. Looks like a very well-rounded player. Good central midfielder. You know, he looks pretty decent, to be fair. Yes, Wilco in with the watch streak. Love that. So he should be ready for start of the season, really. So that's a good little bit of love from him. Telmo, inside forward, right side. Very good. Yeah, I'm happy with him. Love to know how he got on last year. 5 goals from 28 games. He looks pretty good, to be fair. So Telmo's decent. Rodrigo, centre half, you're in the team anyway, but 19 bravery, 18 aggression, good tackling, good marking. His head in his jumping reach isn't bad for a 6'1". We'll take him. We'll have a bit of him. Gustavo Silva, another inside forward on the other side, however. His crossing and his dribbling's quite low. But he isn't terrible. Good determination, good aggression, good anticipation. Well, mate, we got an angry team here, chat. We've got an angry team. João Mendes, left back. Love him. Love him a lot, by the way. Portuguese young lad. We'll take him. Where did he used to play? Porto. Nice. So we've got kind of a few good players. Ndoye, striker. 12 finishing, 12 composure. Good jumping reach, 6'3", heading 13. He's going to be, we're going to have to get a throw in and a corner tactic, chat. We are so going to have to get a corner and a heading tactic. Fabio Blanco, another wide player. He's very young. Very young indeed. But he's pretty decent. MAGA, make America great again. Right back. Trumpy looks decent, to be fair. Okay, left back, right back. Midfielder, striker, couple of wingers. We got Benny in the middle. Hey, I'll tell you what. Mitrovic in the middle as well. I mean, Charles, half-decent goalkeeper. Costello. Again, not terrible. Young lad as well, so we could play him. He'll certainly get better. At 6'4" as well. He'll certainly get better. So we like him. Okay. Okay. I think we're probably missing a big, I was going to say a big, strong centre half. But he's big. He's not the quickest. But he's another centre half that can do some damage. But he's got 8 tackling. I do not like 8 tackling. So we might have to go out and find a centre half. We do have Nelson Oviedo. We do. Daniel, we got enough here, mate. We got enough. We have got enough. There's youngsters wise with some good potential. Mitrovic is meant to be decent, so he's kind of highly rated. We got a few others, youngsters as well. Thomas Rodriguez, left back. We can look at him a bit closer. Kiko, attack midfielder. Love an attack midfielder. Sacramento, what a name. Jose Sacramento. Poor composure, but he ain't terrible. So, looking at that, looking at who we've got, I personally think we'll go clean slate. We don't want to sign anyone anyway, mate. We don't want to sign anyone. We're not here to sign anyone, bud. That's way too much fun. We'll go yeah, like that. You saw an interesting TikTok about it. I think we'll play something like this. Check the academy, we can do. I know, I don't think I did disable it, by the way. I think I enabled it. Chester, we can sell £6 million of... Wait, Chester, how do we do that? TikTok, good shout. Great shout. Let's have a little look. Andre Silva. Oof. Could have done with him in, to be fair. Right, Andre Silva, we will sell that clause. 165k. Manu, 450k. That's it? Oh, chat. I didn't even get a message. I just got a crash. We literally didn't do anything. It's fine. We didn't do fuck all. Oh, it's painful. So the aim of the save, we can talk about it now whilst we're chatting, right? The aim of the save now has to be that we have to just tiptoe our way up the league. We have to get past Braga, then get past probably Sporting, then Benfica, then Porto. We want to do that whilst we're trying to raise funds. And also, we want to do that whilst having some fun. And one thing I will say is this is where we are playing our home games. We are, just for geographical purposes, we are in right north of Porto. We are, I tell you what, it's gorgeous. It is a gorgeous little stadium. We can have a little look from the highway. He says. It just is such an old school, cool looking stadium. And then when you actually go inside, because we can go inside, because, you know, I've dropped a message out to the team and they're going to give us pitch side access. There's some pitch side access there. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I actually really like, we go up here. I love the sunken, old school sunken benches. Look at that. That is fucking cool. And then the main stand over here is just a big block. Looks like the guy who made it with his hard hat on. I mean, I'm sure it's probably Bebe, right? So, I mean, it's a cool looking stadium. We can have some fun here. Let's load back into the save. It looks like a Bolivian prison. I mean, I've not been to many prisons, to be fair. Oh, look. Little Easter egg to an old FM save of mine. Little red star there. I mean, that's quite cute, to be fair. And this is where we're going to call home. There's a shopping centre down here. Just in case you wanted to know. But yeah. I mean, I can see what you mean by the Bolivian. Yeah, but that's the cool stand. I like that stand. Santa Clara. There's also a green forest over here. I saw that, mate. Yeah. I did see that. The red star's pretty cool, though. I mean, it's lit. I mean, there's all sorts there, but the red star, that's quite fitting. It is quite fitting. Trust a Scottish person knows the prison. Oh fuck, that's quite far. Joe, what was where was Santa Clara? Did we say Santa Clara was out on the coast? Because that was where we could have been. Anyway, right. So recruitment wise, oh, it's in the sea. You're right. It is literally somewhere by one of the things, California. Right. Should we try the clauses again? Sell that. That's $1 million. 200 grand. Yo, Matt, how we doing, brother? Yeah, just make sure you know where the job center is because you're gonna need it. That's a bit mean. Just in case, Matt. Come on. We're a good manager. I'm a good manager, mate. All right. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Okay. We don't need to worry about that just yet. I don't think they'll sack us on the first stream anyway. Right. I really don't. So let's go straight back in and just kind of get the tactic that I'm kind of looking at playing on. I think we're gonna go for the 4-2-3-1, and then out of possession will very much go. We'll go very much like so. Try and suffocate. Okay. if we went best 11, is that kind of what we're expecting to see? Gustavo Silva. Who have we got there? That was Telmo, decent. Cruz is on loan somewhere, is he? He's on loan somewhere, so he's not available. So we won't get too excited about him just yet. And we can bring somebody else in. He's out on loan as well. Samu's injured, but we've got a few on the bench. So yeah, I think we're looking half decent. I'm actually quite impressed with the squad off the bat, to be honest. I'm actually quite impressed with it. Youngster-wise as well. We've got nobody that stand out just yet, but we've got a few that look like they're going to come through quite nicely. So we'll keep a good eye on them. So a few things that we have to... Ooh. Ooh, hello. Umar. Ooh, Ma, looks decent. We might as well just bring him straight in. Put him into the first team. We'll have some of that, son. Darwin is on loan to us, so we don't really need to worry about you. And then Noah. We'll keep a little eye on Noah. But that is fine. So to be fair, like I said, I'm actually relatively happy with that. I'm actually relatively happy. We've got 15,000 season ticket holders. Apparently the facility is immaculate. I'm assuming that's an old photo that we've just seen. It was built in 1965. But one thing I will say, when you go into the club page, here you go. Stadium, immaculate. Training facilities, great. Excellent, sorry. Youth, great youth facilities. That's going to be key for us. It's going to be really, really key. We need to focus so much on youth. Like I said, our aim here is to pick our way through, pick our battles and work our way up into kind of the upper echelons of Portuguese football. It's a road to glory very much, but it's very much, we've had a hell of a head start compared to what we're used to, right? Used to basically never get this sort of stuff. You know, we'd always be in the lower regions. It takes so long to get up. So, you know, this is a nice little start anyway. We'll sort training out. I do have my custom schedule that I've sorted for, which we'll have a little look-see at. Does anyone else do training? That's something that you do a lot. I think I tend to do a lot more kind of individual training. Banger. Oh man, cheers. What is it? Me and you. Or it might be an old message, but we can sing a song about me and you, my mate. But one little tip that I have received, not about training. I know we were talking about training, but I am kind of moving and jumping in between few things, is to go through and have a little look at the younger players that are in the squads and to add them to shortlists. We need to add shortlists. Shortlist. Add new shortlist. So we can do sporting. The Bosch. Porto. Bosch. Benfica. Bosch. Then others. Probably a fair shout. So what we're going to look at is we're going to add all the youngsters. We can keep an eye and it will tell us when they are running out of contract. Brilliant. Works so well, by the way. Add to shortlist. Why is that going to go directly to my number one? I want to add that to... Which shortlist is that going to go to? I swear that used to give you the option of picking which shortlist that went to. Move to shortlist. Surely we haven't got to do that on each one. Because that seems fucking awkward, I'm not going to lie. Braga will chuck into... Aha. That can go into others. Perfect. Sporting. So we just want to keep an eye on all of these players. Find out when they're going to be kind of running out on their contracts. Good team then. And then we want to pick them up and we want to try and sell them where we can. So we'll do the big boys. The rest I can do off skis if we need to. Well, just because of Joe, we'll put Familcar in there. So that's just kind of trying to get assets for later down the line. And we've got to try and be clever here because we're not, you can't get money. You don't get money from the league. You don't get money from being Portuguese. I'll tell you what, I can never bloody remember half this shit anymore. Rules. Match rules. Yeah, no, it doesn't state anything that we're going to earn from it at all. At all. So we need to be conscious of that. Because it's you know, that's why we've got to be clever. That's why we've got to work hard and try and do extra little bits. Season preview wise, I'm pretty sure season preview, we are 6th. So in behind from Millicao. In behind them and away we go. You're going to make your money in transfer market and European nights. Well, we need that. European transfer market. Sorry, European nights. Yeah, of course. I think one thing that we do need to make sure we do, sign players to sell for a profit. It's one thing we can't do is we can't get attached. We just cannot get attached. We need to make sure that we are fully focused. So recruitment-wise, I do think we're going to try and bring somebody in because we have the ability to do that. And I'll be honest, we need to be conscious and be clever. I don't want to be spending a fortune on a player, but I'd quite like to bring people in that, you know, are big, strong centre-halves that aren't 18 to 22 million. I think that's probably key, right? So we need to try and find some players that are an absolutely you know, they've got to be sensible purchases. Like, he's a sensible purchase, but he's a lot on wages. So we need to be really conscious and really careful. But I don't think we need to worry about that right this second. They want European Conference League. We are in European Conference League this year already, mate. So we should enter the European Conference from last year. So we need to get top 6, is it? Is that what we need to get? Honestly, man, I can never fucking remember half of the shit we got to do on this. Top 4. Potentially, yeah, top 4. Champions League top 2, Europa League. So we've got to get top 4. So we've got a chance of Porto, Sporting, Benfica, and Braga, and we've got to break into that top 4, mate. We gotta be good, Daniel. We got no excuses. We gotta be good. I think we will. I think we'll be fine. I really do think we'll be fine. And we're gonna fall in love with these players, and then we're gonna have to sell them and get emotional. And then we'll be like, do you remember when we had so and so? Do you remember when we had so and so? And we're going to get attached. Right, calendar-wise, let's look at our schedule. Okay, we got loads of friendlies, by the way. So I'm not going to add any more in, because that's probably enough. We do play Sporting in our first 4 games. But after that, we play Benfica, Braga, fuck, and Porto in a very quick succession. Easy for me to say. So we need to be on it, ready to go then. Okay. So we need to work out what style of football we want to play. Yeah, I saw Porto in the League Cup. Again, cut-wise, we need to focus on that league position, right? We need to get stable in there, and we need to focus on that. So what type of football are we looking to play? Are we looking to be pushing hard, try and win Champions League? Champions League. Looking to try and play attacking, expressive football? Do we want to try and be defensively strong? Do we want to try and cheese it? Do a bit of Arsenal, a bit of set piece FC? There's so much opportunity. We do have a long throw, and we do have a great header of the ball who's 6'4", good jumping reach, good mark, good heading. So there is potential there. Ooh, were the two players that started Revolution. I bet you spent a fortune on them. I bet you spent a fortune. I'm waiting for something to die. Oh, 2 years. Was it 2? Was it really 2 years ago you played your... Oh, no, of course it was. FM24, wasn't it? Of course it was. Crikey. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not expecting us to kind of move mountains straight away. We are going to sit on defensive because I've enjoyed defensive systems or defensive mentality systems anyway. And I think we've got the ability to play some high tempo, short passing. Let's try and keep it wide. We've got the wide players there. We'll play for some set pieces because we got the height. We got the ability that we should be able to do so. And that's probably all we're going to start with, just to see how we're going to do it. Out of possession wise, we will look and try and trigger press a bit more often. And that's probably about it for now. So we'll have a little look-see and see what we can do. Code of contact I'm happy with. Right, we're pretty much started. We're ready to go. We have a match day very, very soon. A friendly game. Was there on loan with an option? I had a loan free for him to end up paying 50 million so I could build a proper squad. Yeah, I'm guessing, looking at my squad, if we can... Can we get a... transfer values there. Probably prefer that over there to be... and auto size columns. Yeah, Samu's only about 10 mil. So we're going to need to kind of big one of these boys up. For maybe Blanco, for example. Quite early on, if we get him playing a lot, we could potentially get some money for him down the line. But that's the joys. That is what we're just going to have to do. We're going to have to really focus on trying to break down the barriers and do very different to what we're used to. Like when we've gone to Germany, when we've done these sort of saves, what I've done is I've just, clicked through, got up, moved up, and away we've gone. And it's been quite straightforward, to be fair, right? It's been quite straightforward. Because like Germany, you get the money. You get the money just by being in the league, and you didn't really need to kind of do a lot of the wheeling dealing. Italy was quite similar. We had very good new gens at Palermo. Red Star was quite tough. We had to do some wheeling and dealing there, but we didn't really sell a lot of players. We just kind of ticked along. One thing I do want to show you really quickly before we go on and do the dynamics and start the friendlies. Have you seen this on Twitter? Have you seen this from the long play series? Have you seen this wonderful goal from the long play series? If you haven't, you need to go and watch it. You can watch it here, but go and watch it and just marvel at the fact that Dallo crosses the ball and Dorgu overhead kick. An overhead kick. Oh, game sounds. It's the weirdest, jankiest overhead kick I've ever seen. It is so strange. But what a banger. What a goal. I can't remember the last time I've scored an overhead kick on Football Manager and it be on camera. If you see the long play series, my mouse just does this because I'm like screaming at whatever bloody time it was. Okay. You've seen it. Good lad, Mulak. How you doing there, buddy? How you doing? You good? You well? What's new with you, brother? What you been up to? Anything exciting? Right, set pieces. Who's sorry, that just go manly. Who's got a decent long throw system? That's what we need to know. Who's got the long throw tactic that we need? Meet the players. What can we tell them? What are they going to want to hear? I'm attacking coach. Bosh. Expressionless. Enjoy ourselves. I'm not sure you can actually click that wrong by the seams of things. How do we feel that when you got two separate meetings for the team? Do you meet everybody and then you go back in and say, right, this is what we're going to do? I think it's a bit much. Where do we want to improve? We don't. We don't want to improve. No, we don't want to improve. We're not going to try and sign anyone. I always say that, and I always say, regardless of who we are, we're going to win the league. That's just what I always say. Respond. Ask assistant. Anyone and everyone can come and get onto the team bus. Love that. I'm excited. It's different. Like I said, this is very new to me. And I think the approach is very new as well. It's not what I'm used to. Right, camp's underway. Charles is now a Portuguese citizen. So is Benny. Got to get to know these players. Big Kevin as well. Right, team selection. So this was our best 11, right? This was our best 11. So let's pick a player. We'll put Benny in there. Benny and Mitrovic. See how they get on. Oh, we only picked 12 subs. That'll do. That'll do nicely. We'll see how they get on. I think the interesting thing is like I said, it's so different to the way that we've played Football Manager saves before. Okay, so I can hear game sounds. But it looks like you guys can't. Tell you what, it is quite frustrating, this. There you go. Right, you need to feed back to me. How noisy or quiet is that? How loud or quiet is that? That's not too bad, I don't think. I don't think that's too bad. Let me know if it is bad or not. I think the volume levels on that aren't terrible. Okay, right, we're going to go straight out and hopefully we show a little bit of kind of want and desire to win this game. We are looking at the system. So, if you don't know, now you're going to know, it will be 2D. Just while we look, this is a brand new tactic. We've just literally put it together on stream. Oh, mate, Diego Simeone vibes. And we will go from there. So straight into 2D Classic Extended, and we'll have a little look see and see how we get on. We are matching up against them. Out of possession-wise, very similar too. Out of possession-wise, just we've got a little bit extra at the back if needed. Big Benny. Ah, I mean, that'll do. That'll do nicely, chat. We'll take it. Passed in. Good turn. Back post. Nodded back. Oh, kind of hit his shoulder. Good volley in. Pitch is a state. But we'll take it. 1-0. Why is my abbreviation CLA? Why is it CLA? Why is it CLA? I'm just seeing if there's got a nickname or something. I don't know, Matt. Good spot. Good spot. It's a really good spot. I guess that will be something we need to look into to find out why. Throw-ins, attacking third, long throw. No, I'm so bad at these. Throw-in taker is not. It's you. And you. Gosh, now it's kind of close. Okay. See if we can get a throw-in tactic or not. I'm just having a little Google, mate. Cool free kick. Away we go. Tell you, I got no idea, mate. I'm literally looking. Tell you what we could ask. Could we ask chat if AI support? Why on Football Manager? I mean, it's very strange. Victoria. Oh, nice. It's a goal. The brace for Daniel's favourite player. Abbreviation CLA. Make America great again. Good cross. Love an early cross. I'm just asking some AI. Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. Does this work? It says here, in the sorting out SI real name fix, a user reports used to have the 3-letter code VSC, but after applying the real name fix, it became CLA, which, as they say, is nothing related to the name. Other users confirm that short name should be Vitória SC, long name should be Vitória Sport Club. Suggests the real problem is inside the real name fix folder, and deleting the language folder seems to correct the issue. Somehow I feel the last patch from SI broke something in the name fix. Last night I tried 3 different name fix. All of them had the same problem. So it's a problem with the name fix I've used. How bloody strange. How bloody sane. Yeah, so, no, but it's, I don't think it's an SI thing. I don't think it's an SI thing. I think it's just the, I think it's, here we go. It's here. Preview, for example, but the short name, yes. So it just looks like it's broken on the real name fix. That's quite annoying. Can you do the abbreviations in the in-game editor? We've literally not been watching the game either, by the way. I've been reading up about that. If you know how we've been getting on, let me know. I could do with knowing. But yes, it's just broken. You might be able to adjust it in Notepad. Oh, in Notepad. I mean, it's not a big issue, is it? But it's big enough. Like a unique ID when you add face packs, etc. So that'll be in the hidden files, wouldn't it? Never bloody easy, is it? Never bloody easy. Steam. Steam apps, common. 2026. Data, no. Shared. Data. Database. DMB. 260. Bold people, what the fuck? I use the in-game editor to fix. It's £7.50. Okay, we've blown them away, but can we change? Let's bring Charles in. D'Souza, come on from Mitrovic. Tiago. Oh. Rivas can come off. Felix can come on for Gustavo. Blanco for Mr. on the right. Another centre mid. Benny can come off. Left back for Mendes. I mean, your names are very similar. They wouldn't even know we swapped you. That midfielder off. And Ndoye can come on to take him away from his hat-trick. As 11 substitutes. We'll have to have a little look then. I'm sure there must be something that we can have a little look. I will find it. Went to play a match, you put me back at the home screen. I could do nothing. Could you manage to... So I had that in the long play. We had that with the Arsenal game. Opening game of the season. I managed to find my manager profile, go on holiday for a day, and then come back, and we managed to get that to work that way. Umar, the young lad. Love that, mate. Okay, so we'll have a little look. There must be a way that we can sort that out. Yeah, that might be the only way. It's quite complicated. Like, annoying. It's not, I wouldn't say complicated. It's not complicated. Well, I've got a few things to do after the stream. I'm going to make a note of that to do that. Yeah, just F forward. What do we say? It's the abbreviation, isn't it? Matt, great spot though, mate. Great spot. I love that, mate. Also, if anyone knows where we can get 3D kits for them, I'd love to see them. Ooh, this list is getting big. This list is getting a wee bit big. Sort it out, SI. What, 3D kits for Portugal? I didn't know they had Portuguese. I did have a little look, but I didn't have a full-on look. How's the darts getting on? Anyone watching the Luke final? You click database and look in Portugal. Oh, okay. Good idea. I'll have a look too. Oh, good save, Charles. Watching Italy versus Norway. Did we see the island game? End of the island game? That was quite impressive. Go on, son. Oof. I did see Troy Parrott got a hat-trick. Out to him. Well done. Blanco, can you keep it in, son? Can you keep it in? No. The shape I really like. We haven't done anything with rolls, by the way. We will go through and do them. Thiago, beautiful, son. Really nice. Good step inside, Blanco. Ref. He's injured. He's fucking injured, Ref. Injured. Blanco's back on. He's all right. Back on. Let's go again. Come on. So we need to look at the system next. We need to look at the roles. And we're just going to tweak it. Concentrate on the back line maybe for the first game. Or probably actually looking at concentrating on the front line. Because we're probably going to be in possession a lot more than we're going to be out of possession in the next game. Good morning, good evening, workman. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. You're not late, mate. I was early. Let's put it that way. How you doing, brother? You well? You good? Ouch, we've conceded. Why did we concede here? Nice little run around the back. Tap in. Tap in. A left back, let him go. The FC Real Bristol. Welcome to the stream, mate. Up the Brizzle. I'm good. Didn't sleep normal hours, but I'm all right. Good to hear, my mate. Good to hear. Yeah, I had a bit of a late night last night. I recorded another episode of the long play last night. Reminds me, I need to sort out the thumbnail for that. goal. Umar's got a brace again. I'll say again. This is his first time he's played for us, but Umar's got a brace. Great ball, by the way. Warm. Yeah, long play. Have you been watching it, Merman? And I know I did see a comment on episode 1. You weren't overly impressed with me disabling transfer window, but... Blanco, let's go, son. So, help a late bastard out. Who are we? Where are we? Okay, so we're in Portugal. We are, we are the fifth best team in Portugal. Maybe even the 6th best team for Milicao could be better. But we're Vitória, and we are trying our best. We're managing CLA. That's a type of timber that you build stud walls with. Therese, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good, hope you're well. Yes, CLA is I'm sure that's timber you buy. Can you show staff responsibilities from training? Do you mean you want me to show you how I do my staff responsibilities? Or you want to see how to get to staff responsibilities? Yes, I can show you. We're just about to come out of a game. I can show you anything. Steady now. Joe, you know your iPad ting? Your iPad ting? I wonder whether we could, because I just found, or I just not say found, but in one of the drawers at my house, found an old iPad mini. And I wonder whether I could plug that in and somehow get a HDMI output on that. Shove that onto capture card. And then when I'm making notes here, we'll be able to show it. Tactical notes. Right, I'm happy with that. Everyone's doing really, really well. I want you to show if team training or individual training, or if you can let your assistant do it. Okay, I don't let my assistant do it. But what you can do it very, 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 very easy. He says, if you go into training, free stream streak, which is really, really easy to see. You should be able to. It's actually not in there. That's a lie. It is in. Oh, shit. I told you it was easy. Here. So if you go club, responsibilities, and then you can scroll down to training responsibilities, leads general training, delegate, leads individual training, delegate or take control. That's all you need to do. So just as a recap, if you're anywhere on the screen, you to try and get your assistant, or to get your assistant, or to get anyone in your team to do your training, or to do the individual training, you hover over club, down to responsibilities, delegation, training responsibilities, and away you go. So train your players in roles and position to what tactic you play. So it will be when you delegate it, that will very much be they'll handle the training in general, they'll create all the schedules, and they'll identify what areas to focus on. And then the individual training is players that need to be improve in a specific area of their game. So that'll be down to whoever you're delegating to. So Costa, Costa will make a decision. His coaching knowledge would come down into it, and his attributes would come into it and say, right, actually, they need to do this, they need to do that. But that's not how I do things. But normally, it would be very much down to positional. Like I said, I actually prefer to do it. I think you've got a lot more freedom on it. So training-wise, we can have a little look for when the season starts. Friendly in July. Friendly recovery. We play sporting. Oh no, we do it here. So we can go here. Pre-season. What? Why won't it let me do my... Why won't it let me go with my scheduler? Let's continue. Maybe it's got a bit confused from the... whatchamacallit. Maybe it's got a bit confused because I've done the delegation. Depends if you want to retrain players or go individual and learn new positions and roles as needed. Well, yeah, so your individual, you can tell them positional. And then you can tell them what extra bits in that position, or not even in that position, you want them to work on. Can't you? We're not looking to get rid of anyone just yet. So let's see whether that will let us sort training out now. Why wouldn't it let me add it? I have a schedule that we use. Have I imported them into this save? Shouldn't need to. Is it because it's pre-season? Yeah, I know. We have to do that on each one. Save schedule, create schedule, custom to. But then we go forward a day. Yes, we'll have a little look at individual. If it's a custom schedule, you need to import them. Okay, fair shout. I'll be honest. I don't remember having to do that in the Manchester United long play save. I'll have to go back and look because I don't remember doing that. Training. So we go here. Pre-season custom schedules, but they're the same anyway. Bosh. Should be able to copy paste, but you can't. Training, custom schedules. Bosh. Custom schedules. We're going to have more than one game. That's not even the right one. Not even the right one. So it should be that one. I thought I imported the right one. Bugger. Okay, so then can I save that one? That one's correct. Yeah, that's really weird. That's not janky at all, by the way. Is it? How bloody strange. Okay, so we'll have to sort that out because that's not the way we want things to happen. We want a match review in there afterwards. And then straight in there too, match review. And we'll work it out. I tend to do individual training with my backup squad and make them do double rather than normal so they learn new positions faster, improve their weaknesses, etc. Not saying you're wrong, Joe, but I've retrained 2 players in new positions less than a season. No. What Joe's saying is training is a farce as in this. Like having to try and click our way through and get our way there. It's a fucking farce. It does work, and if you do training, it will work. And training is a thing, right? But it's a farce. It's such a pain in the arse. Here's individual training, my friend. So, for example, Rivas is the tall centre half, who's got good jumping reach and thing. We can individually focus him on aerial, which doesn't tell you what they actually work on. Why would it not tell you what it works on? Is that another thing it doesn't tell you what it's going to work on? I know it's jumping, reach, and heading. So that's your individual training. Yeah. Quite the pain, isn't it? Ugly as fuck as well. It is ugly as fuck. It's just not pretty. They need to sort training out. It's been stuck like that. To be fair, we did have the big overview of training, but I assumed it would be a little bit better than that. No, it doesn't show it. Yeah. Well, hey, sounds like somebody's going to be recording a TikTok later. I'll put that on my TikTok list. What's it called? My brain is so foggy today. Individual training focuses. We'll take him off of last year's. We'll take him off of last year's. Right, competition expectations. Let's talk about the league. Think you're good enough to qualify for the Europa Conference League? Bosh. Exactly sort of reaction. That's nothing. I don't want to talk about anything else. FM Dupe has been blocked by Sports Interactive. They might have moaned about. They might have, if they've listened to the pod this week, they won't be overly impressed with me. 35-year-old. I don't think we're gonna go for there. Regen Dino, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Hey Dupe, hello. How are you? I like the name. However, they are new gens, not regens, but that's fine. I'll let you off because you've kind of incorporated the whole Ronaldinho, which is probably one of my favorite players of all time to watch. And my kids love him too, which is great. I really like that. Haven't we listened to this already? Right, so I've just started my new save. So I want to know, who are you managing right now? Who are you enjoying the game with at the moment? I don't think he hates me that much, but enough for me not to get back. Kennedy boat. Mate, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see, chat, right? I don't know half of these players. I don't know any of these players, really. And this is where we're going to find some fun. Picking up players that we just don't know. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be fun. Just finished your second season of United. How are you getting on? Denmark started third division. Yozers. I'm just going to leave that name out there. People can read that themselves. All right? I'll let you read that. Rangers go for 10 in a row. How many are you at? Brings up a point from the pod. Go on, hit me. Hit me with your pod. Hit me with your worst. Well, I don't know. Hit me with your best shot. Do I read my emails between matches or just skip through them? I read them. I read them. One thing I wish you could know more about is I wish you could subscribe to leagues and clubs so you can learn more. So I'd love to be subscribed to the Premier League and we see transfers. Have you seen a single thing about who signed for who at the moment? I don't know. 0 just started. Nice, man. Well, keep us updated. We've got a few Celtic fans in here, but everyone's welcome. I don't judge. Some of the mods might, though. Yes, you don't see them. But that's probably not, to be fair, though, that's probably not your news as such. What I mean probably by that is I'll show you in a bit, but like you used to have sections that you'd see. What was that? No, I know you've got a problem with it, bud. Hey, before you said that, it said Harry was disappointed and wanted to move. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't see much of that at all. I don't see much of that at all. Anywhere, really. Ooh, good strike. We paid him in Jan. Instead of signing when I throw this up. Nice, mate. You managed to see it. The odd occasion I see it on, I see random messages and that's about it. It's very weird. Yo, your FM content on TikTok has been brilliant, by the way. Hey, you're here to stay. You are here to stay. If you come over from TikTok, is that what it is? I appreciate that, mate. It's very new to me. Now, as Jason just said, you are forgiven. But the question I have is, have you been watching the Football Manager stuff? Link TikTok now. Or have you been watching the golf TikTok? Link golf TikTok now. That's the question I have. We also need to start streaming on TikTok. Don't we? There you go. Cheers, Jace. So I'm guessing we have to delete that TikTok after the stream finishes. Or both. Oh, lazy number 9. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Just in case you wanted to know, I am 100% on point tonight. Look at that. You've been investing in my... Oh, look at that, my mate. How are we doing? Wow. Do you know what? I actually wish I should have Oh. It's an own goal. I wonder what the fuck. What I should have done, and I really wish I did do, by the way, is I wish I documented more of the weight loss stuff. That shit would have banged, by the way. It would have really banged. I really do wish I did. But, hey-ho. I think I just spent more of the time concentrating on actually losing the weight rather than documenting it. And it's a bit like everything when you document anything, right? It's really, really different. Owen, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. 1995. Have you turned 30 yet? Just saying. But, you know, I'm 33 now, so I struggle. But I very much would not have renewed your contract if you turned 30, by the way. Looks like a sneak pop, mate. I think one thing we drink now, dude. Robinson's brother. Pink grapefruit. Up the tits. However, next week, mate. Well, happy birthday, brother. Happy bloody birthday. Enjoy your 30s. 30 is tough, but 30 is the time where you either pick up golf, do triathlons, marathons, all that sort of shit. Or, if you're like this twat, you do all three. So, good luck, mate. Good luck. Lee Grant's the mate. We don't talk about Lee Grant in this place, mate. Actually, no, Lee Grant's all right. Ex-United, I'll let him off. You can do it, brother. Are you doing anything nice to celebrate your 30th, or are you just kind of trying to hide away? People get a little bit upset with it. It's a horrible age, but you'll get there, dude. Don't stress. Hashtag twat. What the fuck's that all about? This is a bit mean. Mate, I'm not really that fussed about doing anything. I'm going to puff. Oh, nice, mate. Love that. Love that. Just take it steady. Enjoy it. But we're still not faffed about with any rolls whatsoever yet. But we're looking decent. We're looking like we're up for this. Good ball by Benny. Oh, the football is electric. Did I say twat? I don't remember saying twat. Anyone watching the darts? Do we know what's going down on the darts? I'm too scared to load it up on my TV because my internet will probably just die. And don't just say Luke's won it. You're a bad parrot. Not like Troy Parrott there. He's a great parrot. What's a dart? Mate, we need to get the darts back out, man. This is where we used to throw the darts against. What I need to find is like a TV stand that can hold the dartboard on so we can push it back. Luke's beating Luke. Love that, mate. Luke is beating Luke. That's Humphreys 10, Littler 15. Littler 1 away. Fucking hell. I did not expect that. Littler played awful. Well, not awful. Littler didn't play very well in the semis, and Humphreys played very well in the semis. Funny enough, that's probably not the only time I'm going to mention semis in this stream. Right, Charles can go in net again. Okay, who did we have? Let's have a look. Mendes off. Make America great again is still going to have to stay on. Blanco can come on, even though we've got JD in. JD, you give me a semi, mate. Souza in, love that. Felix in, left side. Big Raul. You haven't been a dart guy since 21. You're not like the Giants. Jackson Dart's decent. Yeah, Dart's decent, mate. And Doy can go at top. Omar can come on for that mid. Swap him. 19-21. Yowzers. Is that everybody changed? No. Benny can come off. And we haven't got a right back. So Maga is... Oh, actually, we can put Strada right back. Bring Maga off. I mean, he did concede a goal. It was his fault. Full 11 switched. It is pre-season. We're going to tweak the roles after this. I want a little bit more from my midfielders. And we're going to go for dual inside forwards. We're going to go for overlapping wing backs. From what I've seen, I think we're probably in a good enough position for that. Do you want it yet? I normally know what Joe means. He's basically saying you're old. He's basically saying that you're 104 years of age, mate. It was the last time that you liked starts. Oof. We did have lag. You're always going to have a little bit of lag here, mate. There's a few things that I can guarantee you. One being sexual innuendos. And another being lag. And probably a little bit of shit Football Manager play. Green Bay winning, Joe, as well? Fuck it now. Bills are winning. What a game that looks like. Bills Tampa, 31-26. Looks decent. You don't innuendo as much? That's because I got told off, didn't I? People kept writing in the pod saying that I was doing it too much. People were moaning about my sexual jokes. Only thing that I'm actually half decent at, though. That's the problem. Problem is, I think I'm funnier than I actually am. And I think that's half the battle, too. Just got the telly working for the last... Oh, he says, as the telly stops working. Love that. Littler wins. It comes through on Twitter. Wrecked. I know, no, I mean, to be fair, I'm actually not that funny. Oof. My son's Alexa is so fucking loud. Imagine being as good as Littler and not even trying. Like, half the time he doesn't want it. I think you're funny. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. I can tell you jokes if you want. We could just do... Mate, we've literally got the ability to do stand-up now. I'll just stand up and tell you jokes. We don't need to even worry about Football Manager anymore. We can just do proper stand-up. So, I had to... There you go. This is something funny. I had to fit a new toilet at my mum and dad's house because their toilet's knackered. So I did that on Saturday. Which is why we didn't start this save on Saturday, by the way. So you can blame my mum and dad. So, I fixed it. Fitted a new one. But it's a ceramic toilet. And they're having issues for condensation in the bathroom, right? And what's happening is the condensation, the heat of the shower and everything else in there is condensating on the cistern of the toilet. And that's causing water to come down and drip out the sides, right? So I've been trying a few things, putting hot water into the cistern. We've been putting some lining in to try and line it so it doesn't leak. So the condensation won't be so much. I put some new seals on so when the condensation does drip down, it will should now be forced into the pan. And I text my mum 25 minutes ago asking my mum, can you go and check to see if there's water spilled, if the drip is carrying on. And she said, okay, I'll go look now. She hasn't replied for 25 minutes, so I've just asked if she's drowned. Because I'm a bit concerned that she's not texted me back after 25 minutes. One would assume that it would. The pan is what you sit down on. Toilet pan, the toilet bowl. is where you aim everything into. So that is probably the excitement of my evening, mate. No, the toilet, not the toilet seat itself, but like what the toilet seat is sat on top. Anyway, doesn't matter. It wasn't meant to be funny. I'm just more concerned that my mum may have genuinely drowned. Seats on top of the pan. There you go. Palace Wonder. I love the name. Okay, so I think we're kind of... I'm kind of where I want to be here. I know what I want to do. I think the system's going to be working for what we've got. I think we have got the players for it. I love the way that he's got ready and he's Littler's finished the game ready just for I'm a Celeb to go see his mate. Angry Ginge. No slipping and breaking things, that would blow. My mum's 83, so she needs a walker and that can happen. Yeah, man, like that's it's dangerous with the condensation and the leaks and stuff. It can be dangerous as shit. I'm ready to go, go, go. Right, so I've got here lists of stuff we want to do. Throw-ins, corners, pens, rolls, overlaps. I'm just making notes while we play because it's so difficult to sort out. Wingers to inside forwards. Cross more. I think that's pretty much all I've picked up from it, really. I think the shape there is what we want to see. So you got your back four, you got your two in defence, midfield, you got your three attackers and four. It is basically a kind of a 6-5-v-2. But what we kind of want is I want the more defensive guy to sit here. It's going to be quite hard to do. I don't know whether I can show you what I want. Can I show you? Can I show you? So what we want to do is, I don't want him there. I want him here. So we have this little triangle here. Right? So there's our defensive trio. So what happens there is if the ball comes down the left, their right, our left-hand side, 24 can come out, meet the ball, and then that DM will drop in and sit where 24 sits. So it will be almost like a back three out of position or out of the ball, without the ball, right? What we've then got is as you can see, I don't want 19 there either. We want 19 to be in here. Blanco, I want Blanco as a winger cut in as well, as the inside forward to be here. And then I want 22 overlapping. We want 16 overlapping. And that's kind of what we want to get from this system. And that's how I want to play. That gives 18 the freedom of 18 is going to be running up and down. And then 14 is our number 10, which is weird because I'm calling them 14 and 10, but I don't know the names of the players just yet. In possession, I want him to be working with the striker. So the striker they're running together to fill that box. Out of possession, I need him to breaking up and kind of tracking and working. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And that's what we're going to try and replicate now with the roles and with the instructions and the personnel and all of that jazz. Did anyone watch the fight last night? I just seen that we got 50 Cent on at the moment. Did anyone watch the fight? How cool was that? The 50 Cent come out. Thought it was pretty cool. Spoilers if you haven't watched the fight. But 50 Cent comes out. That's pretty cool. I did think the fight was pretty shit. Not going to lie. But it felt very, 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 very rigged. But that's my opinion. And I know fuck all. Roles, instruction, personnel. That's what we've got written down. Throw-ins, corners, pens, rolls, overlaps, wingers to IFs, cross more. Did not watch a fight. I had a wrestling to watch. Nice. Okay. Each their own. Lovely to see you, Eubank, get battered. What's role best of striker? Mine's channel forward. I can't seem to get him to score. I actually quite enjoy in possession just the centre forward. I'll be honest. The thing with the channel forward, as we read here, a high energy role. The channel forward looks to consistently be a thorn in the opposition and defenders' sides, regularly making supporting runs into the channel. It's more like a Gyökeres. He's going out wide to collect the ball. If I was you, mate, I would just get the striker in the box. And that's why I like the centre forward. He's just typically known as that classic number 9, expected to lead the line, look to spearhead attacking moves. I want him at the front of my arrows, if you know what I mean. So I've got your wingers, and when you put your wingers in the box, or you put the ball in the box at least, he's going to be there. I would worry that with a channel forward, he's going to go out too wide, and then we're not going to be available for the ball to come in. I tried centre forward because nice robbery. Who are you managing? Good signing. Or you've got him, or have you signed him? It's quite a cool signing, that. Okay, so both. So in possession, we are going to look at Gustavo as a inside forward. So are you inside forward. We want you to be a second striker. So that means he's going to move up. Yo, Tilma, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So we'll get that ready to go. So that means you're going to cut in there. You're going to cut in there. Probably actually present it like this. So that's the 2 inside forwards. And then you're going to very much go up there. You are a centre forward. I'm happy with that. And then we got Benny, who 13 tackling, good work rate. He is going to be our defensive midfielder. And we got Mitrovic, who again is a defensive midfielder, but less of a defensive midfielder, because Samu's going to come in and play that role, who's more of an attacking midfielder. So Benny's very much going to be that halfback. Oh, that's not what I wanted to draw. I wanted that to be an arrow. So we're going to change Benny to a defensive midfielder. Main responsibility is to position themselves in front of the team's defense, help protect them from counter-attacking threats. Yes, that's fine. Because we may tweak the out of possession positions. So that's fine. So we'll keep him as a DM. Mitrovic, he can be that box to box because it's going to be Samu. So that will mean that Mitrovic will advance into space. So fine. This is all in possession, by the way. Mendes, we want him to stay wide, get further forward. So both of them on that. And we can personalize that. No, sorry, position-wise that. Bosch. Same with you, which is wing back gets further forward. So then that would mean that Mendes should be looking to... Oh, I can't do arrows. Yeah, I'm just doing it, Jace, just so we can see kind of my thoughts, what I'm expecting the roles to do. I haven't got one that has this and this. We'll make sure I get that sorted. The next one. So we want screen normal with as desktop. See if I can find. Oh yeah, sweet. I've just added that to the list. So that's kind of what I see in possession. And then centre back. I'm happy for them to be expressive, but I can't. No. How can you be expressive and hold position? Yeah, no nonsense centre back. No nonsense centre back. So that's in possession. So that's very much that in possession. Actually, it's not, is it? That very much is that in possession. So Benny would probably be more like so in possession. Now, out of possession, we'll start fresh. Snip that. Put you to the side. So when we don't have the ball, the number 10. Alex, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. I actually think I want Benny to be more of a drop-in defensive midfielder. And then Mitrovic can be the defensive midfielder. Or screening. As a screener, defensive midfielder, main responsibility is to defend the space in front of it. Yep, perfect. I'm happy with that. Holding. That's cool. Centre back. Just both playing centre backs. Keeper's keeper. That's fine. Just be a goalkeeper. And you, I want us to be. I want us to be coming back. Just want us to be defensive. And then I need you to be ready to go. I need you to be ready to go. And Oliviero. Tackling 10. Work rate's good. Tackling 10. Work rate's good. So they can both do it. And I think that's the key. So, I mean, there's not much actually I can show you because that is the positional places that I want them to be. So I think that's kind of what we're expecting. We're in possession, away, out of possession. Bosh. Grunge, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're good. Sorry if I've missed anything cool in chat, by the way. Managed to sign Ruben Neves on a free when he went to the Prem too. He was crucial for me to stay up. Nice, man. Good signing, by the way. Doing Birmingham, Sunderland got relegated in the second season, so I bought him for about 15 million as I survived comfortably. Nice, buddy. Really cool. Biddendor was excellent. Oh, we're talking wrestling now. Don't know that. All good. Easily dominating Bordeaux season 2. Nice, Grunge. Good work, brother. Really good work. We've just been looking at the tactics, working out how we're going to do it. Now we're going to jump on the team instructions. All instructions. This, I'll be honest with you, we have to be patient with this, but this is so fucking frustrating, by the way. So fucking frustrating. So we're going to go shorter passing, higher tempo. Attacking transition, we're going to stay as ER. We're going to go as wide as possible. Play for set pieces, fine. Build up strategy, not a problem. Goal kicks, we're going short. Goal kick distribution, we're going to fullbacks. Supporting runs is overlap both flanks. Bosh. No, back to all positions. This is what, I think this is what fucks me up. This is what fucks me up here. Because I don't want underlap, but it doesn't show me that we're doing overlapping. Dribbling, fine. Don't mind that. Balance. Sometimes we need to pass in the feet. Patience. Work ball into box. Russian style. We've got work into box. We've got hit crosses early. Get the ball into the box. Be patient in the final third. Let's start with hit early crosses. We're playing in Portugal. Oliviero is 6'1", 13 jumping reach, 14 heading. He's going to get some goals. And then out of possession wise, mid block's fine, defensive line's fine, trigger the press is fine, defensive transition, fine. Don't want to really go too much into that. Tackling's fine, cross engagement, that's fine. I don't want to drag them out. and stop the thing. Tricky, we're doing okay, man. We're just working our way through. I'm going to hit a save on that, by the way, just because we've done a lot of tactical stuff there. I've just broke all the tactics down and kind of discussed how I want to see us play. In possession, out of possession, with triangles, etc., etc. And you can see my triangles are there, my wingers. Look, this is what I want to see. Exactly what I want to see. We're now going to do opposition instructions. We want to go, I'll be honest, save. Yeah, with the stuff that's going on. Match day. Text back. Tactics. Provides opposition instructions. Delegate. It saves me forgetting, right? It saves me forgetting. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But it saves me forgetting that we're going to delegate the opposition instructions. We're going to do the opposition instructions as per requested, okay? So we don't need to worry about forgetting to do opposition instructions. What we do need to do is we need to do set pieces. What's the OP-ness? What's the who's got some good set pieces? Who's got all the set pieces? Short corners, is that the way? Not been here for absolutely ages, but fair. Cheers, man. Dorian, appreciate it, brother. Long throws are like, yeah, we've got a few, man. We've got a few. Appreciate the comments, though, dude. I really do. Welcome to the stream, my mate. All I heard then was OP-ness. That's fine. We can talk about OP-nesses if you want. We can talk about any penises. I know, mate. Talking of penises, how are you, Mulak? Well, we need to get a routine in. Defending and attacking, we need to get the routines in. Throw-ins, attacking, we did have a long throw system. Throw in, middle, work the line. And we'll go from there. Fuck's sake. I meant OP-ness. Oh, Olivier was injured. Oh no, he injured somebody else. It's fine. Have you even got the dole up, man? Just show me. Point to what you want me to talk about. We can talk about whatever. Sounds a bit limp. Hey, we're getting old now, brother. We're getting old. Penis is something that sounds like you might have to get. Yeah, I might have to take a pill for. We'll be happy with the item result. Exactly that, mate. Love that. Great idea. Really good idea. Okay. I think we've done well there. Now, let's be serious about this. Okay. Let's look at it combined. Bosh. And that's exactly what we want to see, right? Quick pick. Clear squad. Right. Okay. We're going to go the old school way. Goalkeeper-wise. Castello is our number one. He is the younger one. Charles is better. Well, star rating not, but what I saw was Charles was better, but Castello is the younger of the two goalkeepers. At bottom. So he's 22 from Colombia. I like him. I like him a lot. He's 6'4". He's big. He's strong. He's quick. And I think he's only going to get better. Right back wise. I think we've got to go for Maga. Let's make America great again. He's the best we got, Grunge. Okay, come on. Maga's decent. He's quick. His crossing isn't great, but at 22 years of age, we will go in and we will individually give him some training. Individual training, attribute-wise. And we want to attribute him crossing. Okay? So it should improve his crossing a little bit. So we put him on individual training. Maga. Away we go. Centre halves. Rodrigo is the man. And Rivas, wasn't it? Was it Rivas and... Yeah, because Rodrigo's 31. Bit slow. Good aggression, good bravery, great determination. Long throws is there as well. We'll have a look, Grunge. We'll have a look. Did he have 14? He's got 6. It's fine. And then Rivas is slow as fuck. 6'4". Good heading, good jumping. So he might do us a bit, but we might need to replace Rivas. Not gonna lie. I made Gay and Mainu my right backs. Anyone can play. Anyone can. Mine has 14. My second goalkeeper's 18. Crikey. Left back is Mendes. João Mendes is brilliant. At 25 years of age, I think he's going to be a very good little left back for us. And hopefully, we might be able to get some money for him. He's a good little player. In here, Samu is the man. Samu is the man for the right-sided one because that's our attacking one. And then the left-sided one, we are going to go for Benny. Big Benny. Yeah, Harry, we'll have a little look at that in a second, my mate. It's a good point there. Left foot, very strong. Great to see we've got a left foot and a right foot. Also great to see, Harry, that you're engaged, brother. I love that. I love that. I love when people like point things out that we fucking clearly should see. We could probably insert a column, general, preferred foot. Why do you need to do that? No, that's disgusting. Why do you need to do that? You could quite easily just put L or R. L or R would be absolutely fine. We'll remove that column. Right inside forward. Now, a lot of people like to put left-footed players on the right, right-footed players on the left, but that doesn't really bother me. But Telmo is left-footed as an inside forward, working on the right. Works perfectly. I just put that out there, so in case he was a left-footer or a right-footer, but I want him on the right. Centre midfielder, we are gonna go for some. Okay. Attack midfielder might be where we need to get somebody in. Left side, we are going to go for Fabio Blanco or Gustavo Silva. One of the three, because I like them both. Blanco's right-footed. Blanco's very young. He's 21. Also, he's got sellability, profitability, sellability. Scalia, thanks for the follow. You got me out of trouble there. We'll be able to sell him on, is what I'm getting at. However, Gustavo Silva, again, a little bit older. He is right-footed, so he works well on the left. He's not terrible. Stretch, we can stretch. But I like his aggression. I like his anticipation, his determination. We're gonna go blanks. I just think blanks is cool. It means that we can talk about every time we mention Blanco, we can talk about Matt Blanco and how much I miss the man. So that's always cool, being able to touch base with kind of Blanco. Because we all love Blanco. I've said Blanco enough now. But I think to try and get the money out of it, Fabio Blanco's got to start. He really does. And then up front, it's got to be Oviero. He's got to be the man. It's number 9 for us. He's 33 years of age. He's got a bit of a history. He's good. He's strong. He can jump. He's not terrible at all. I actually think, looking at that centre mid attack midfield role is probably where we are missing somebody. Whom that is, I don't know. So potentially that's somewhere we purchase. The other thing that's concerning me a little bit is Ndoye's the other striker. I actually don't think we've got an out-and-out quality set of strikers. Gustavo Silva could play there. So we've got 3 that could play striker. And we've got Umar as well. Umar I like a lot. Again, we'll be able to sell this man on. Like, I think we're going to go for Big Nelson. We'll sort squad numbers out later. So let's go and see if we can recruit this idealistic attack midfielder. So without the ball, we're looking for him to be able to press, win the ball back. With the ball, I want him to be a second striker. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody that can win the ball back, high press, high intensity, good work rate. But we're also looking for somebody that can finish well. Somebody that may not be an attack midfielder. We can buy somebody young and we can mold them into that position. I'm not scared of that at all. Yo, mad scientist, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Is it out the bag yet? What you're doing this year, by the way? But I do want Mason Mount. You're right. I actually on this game, Mason Mount is absolutely exquisite. Do you think we could build a snowman and get him on? Oh, I don't mean to scout him. Get him on loan. They want 200 grand a week. He isn't interested. He isn't interested. Yo, shout out for Mad FM. Don't shout Mad FM out. 0102. Okay, nice. 2001 season. Don't mind that at all. We'll have a good little look at that. Anyway, mate, how are you, more importantly? I hope your life is treating you well. Do we want to buy a 40-year-old goalkeeper? That is the question. Yeah, that's the question. Do we want to look to purchase 40-year-old goalkeepers? Now, I don't dislike this too much, by the way. Todd Cantwell could be a good shout. He could be a good shout. 40 now. Great year to manage Rangers. Right, let's edit search. Let's look for that attack midfielder. This is going to be fun. Right, so I can also say roles we've done. Pens we've not done. Corners we have kind of semi-done. Look for set pieces. Tactics. Sure, Friday Night FM's got one. Same with throw-in, basically. But we have set it up, right? That's half the bottom. I'm actually really hungry. Overlappers. Wingers to IFs. Crossmore. Done. Okay. Right. So we are. He's too old, but Shinji Kagawa would be absolutely insane for that position. I mean, he's too old, but he would be pretty good as well. He would be pretty good, wouldn't he? Higher on set pieces, mate. 100%. Oh, piss off. Get me back in there. Just let him roam. I don't think that's actually a thing anymore. Slow. Yeah, I mean, slow's probably a word that's... The problem is we need to... Everybody we buy, they need to be somebody that we could potentially sell on. I need to make sure we are earning money from it. Okay, this guy looks like he could have something. We scout him? Could we add him to shortlist, default shortlist? Let's see. He looks like a handsome chap. He's at a great club called Vikings. Immaculate Stadium. Yeah, I think we found our next save, by the way. It was built in 2004. Perfect pitch condition. Great training. Great youth. Oh. We might have found our next save. Why are you managing someone else? We just, yeah. Doesn't matter. I wonder whether I don't really. What's our wage structure? That's probably a question to ask. 4.8k is what our highest paid person is on. Samu could potentially play that position, by the way. His finishing's a little bit low. When Samu's back, he could potentially play that. So we want to be spending a lot less. And I mean a lot less than what we're looking at the moment, right? Like so much less. We can type 5,000. Nope. Come on. Come on, game. No, 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 no. Come on, game. You can still log bugs. Just tweet them. Hey, with. Just talk amongst yourselves, chat. Why can't you press and hold, by the way? Looks like the Bills are going to win. Perfect. Apply. Okay. That's kind of... We've got to be realistic here. We can't be looking way above our pay station, by the way. Okay. So wage-wise, we're quite there. I mean, some expensive-looking players here. 20 years of age could be loan. Sanders is looking like this could be the guy. Useful backup. $5.25 per week. 6.5k. What's he on at the moment? 1.4 to... I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it? That's kind of borderline where we want to be. Right, let's do the old tactic. Let's do the old tactic. Can we do the old tactic? Can you not watch players now? You not watch players? Top left. Oh. Oh, why do we need that on? Why do we need that? Why? Galia, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that. But why can't we just click it and it clicks to attend? You know what I mean? Why do we need... Right. Let's see what we can find out of him. We want to make it happen. We want to make it happen. Speedy, yeah, little Portugal save, mate. Just a little one. I've never managed in Portugal before. So we're trying to break the top 4. So we want to be... We want to kind of be on that sort of level of Sporting Porto and Benfica. Then you got Braga, and we want to overtake Braga. That's step 1 of this save. And then from there, we'll go from there. How you doing though, Speedy? Hope you're good, mate. I've logged a bug where you're going to play a match, it takes you to the home screen and you cannot do anything bloody 3 times on last hour trying to get to my profile, go on holiday, nut, but it won't work for fuck's sake. What have I done here? No, I shouldn't need to do this, João Costa, because I've told you to do this, João Costa. It's already there. Okay, so if it's already there, why are you asking me, do I want to do it? Because I've already told you. Because I've delegated it, but you're there, you're going to make me click into it to see whether it's fucking there. Honestly. Really? Honestly. Really? Honestly. Okay, we got a good side out. Right, we've got new roles. We've got new instructions. We're playing... What are we playing our B team? We literally are playing our B team. So... did a save in FM24 Santa Clara. Loved it. Portugal crackily trying to topple the Giants. Hope you're well, fella. Cheer, man. We looked at Santa Clara, to be fair. I really did. Yeah, I did look. Right. Let's see if it's going to do what we've asked it to do. Chat. No, it's early on. We're 8 minutes in. Okay. We are 8 minutes in, so we've got a few things to talk about straight off the bat. But one. That's what we wanted to see. Yeah? We're happy with that. We've got triangle number one. Wing backs look like they're bombing on. They do look like they're bombing on. That's cool. Right? This I don't like. Nope. This, not a big fan of. Very congested. Very, very congested. Now, the only way this works really well, if he plays the ball here. And then you've got 11, 7, 9, 10 breaking. 3 round the back. Bosh. Very well. Very well worked, yeah? But I'll be honest with you. Everything else is great. This is great. This is great. This is fantastic. This we might need to sort out. So that we'll work it out. We'll work it out. That's the joys of pre-season, chat. This is why we take it slow. That's exactly what I wanted. He has gone back. Good to, yeah, it is good to pin their 4 defenders. It then gives the space for the overlappers. Don't get me wrong. But as you see there, they kind of run out of steam, run out of ideas. Scalio, we didn't really know what we wanted to do there. I wanted us to shift it out, whip it in. We are on hit early crosses. One would have assumed that that ball would have made its way in. Oh, hang on. Hang on, chat. Drum roll. Oh. I actually think that's like the first time I've seen us have a throw in, by the way. I'm competing with Juve for a player. What on earth? I'm in third tier France. Make them top target, scout them, go and watch their games. Need better finishing. Don't lean back your wankers. Quite straightforward, isn't it? It is quite straightforward. Not that complicated. Game is not that complicated. What are my slippers here? I thought I had my old man slippers. Good, Blanco. Good, Matt Blanco. Good ball in. We still need to get corners sorted. You like slippers? I got some proper old school, old man ones. Bears have just beat the Vikings. Fucking hell. Yeah, I've got the Jack Wills ones. Bought them cheap as chips from I think Sports Direct. They're fluffy. I don't know. I thought they might be in the bedroom. Oof. Green Bay 1, Joe. That's good. Just watching the tweet that Joe sent me. Oh, come on. This is our B team, by the way. No. He sent me a tweet of the Littler Humphreys match. Of Littler checking out a 160. That little look. That's got to be a meme. I need that for a meme. We need to, yeah, that could be a memeable tweet. Oh, darts. That one with darts, mate. Come on then, boys. The girl's taking a knock. That's our cam. So we'll take him off. It's pre-season. We're not going to rush. We can bring you inside. And then bring Gustavo Silva on. No, bring Omar. Bring Omar. I mean, you're meant, Miguel, you're meant to be injured, mate. Whoa! Okay, come. Holy shit. We look like we had, like, the red arrows then. You could go. But he's meant to be injured. Pitch invasion, mate. That was nuts. We did have that bug a little bit before. I've had that bug before. It also just said to tell Nelson Oviero to shoot less often. He's a fucking striker. No, if he's injured, I'm not going to cancel the serve. Go on then. Omar. Good inside to Blanco. Yo. Go hydrate, my man. Say it. It's mental to say that he was injured. He was injured. He wanted to come off. And he out wide. He's gone for the shot. Jay, how we doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. It is a long termer, mate. I reckon 10 seasons. Oh, what an emote that is. We're going to be doing a bit of an emote redesign. I've got a few ideas. Blanco's shot as well. So yeah, we'll be doing some new stuff, doing a bit of switch up, getting some things updated and working on. Don't forget, we are back live tomorrow night as well at 7 p.m. So we hope to see you all there. And I'm not leaving just yet, by the way, but we're just making sure you're aware. We are live tomorrow. We could do a little. Probably should have done that when we had the green screen. Let's scare the children. I did see a funny one of what's his face? What's his fucking face? Donald Trump doing his dancing. Bless him. Bless him. Okay, I mean, I'm happy with the way the system's playing. I'd like us to be a little bit ahead, but I mean, we are dominating in all realms of it there. I do like what I'm seeing. Gustavo Silva can come on for Blanco. Timo stay on, to be fair. Charles can come in net. Do what you want, to be fair. Centre half. Oh, we've not got everybody here. And Doi. Talking scaring the children. Who are you going to mention? Who are you going to mention? All in. Oh. Oh, I mentioned Trump. No comment. Oh, what a goal. Benny with the assist. How did he get out there is a question I have to ask. Space he's got there. Touchdown. Oh, good strike that, yeah. Great strike. Like that. I do like that. If you are new to the stream, feel free to hit the follow. Like I said, we are live this week again tomorrow. However, that is normally just our only time we're live. However, keep our eyes out for a Wednesday, a Friday, and a little bit of the weekend as well. We'll be live a lot more this week, just as we start the streaming. Oh, good save, Charles. This is a banger too. Heard graphics have changed. Apparently, the rest of the game has gone backwards. Yo, Johnny, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're good, bud. I hope you're well. We are 2D in this evening, just whilst we try and sort the system out, my mate. We're just trying to sort the system out. Roses is your favourite Outcast song. Nice, man. How are you doing, though, Jay? Are you well as well, mate? And John, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you, mate. Hope all is good in the hood. You got any mods? No, no mods. No mods in game. Just the real name fix. We got a few face pack. We've got a few no, we've got no new logos. We've got a few kits, faces. Yeah, we got the name fix in. That's it, really. Mitrovic. I tell you what, I'm going to ask. I'm going to find somebody that can make us some kits for next season, and we're going to update. We are going to update kits every year, every in-game season. We're going to get people to do them, make them up, make them look nice, and we'll reveal them on stream. Boring weekend, but good, mate. Yeah, just busy, man. Like, so busy. My weekends are just screwed now, man. I just seem to be because I coach both teams. I coach my eldest son's under 10s, coach my youngest son's under 7s. Luckily, Saturday morning, the rain come in and we couldn't, with the storm, and we couldn't train. But I then had to go and sort the toilet out at mum and dad's, and I was there all day. Then I had to go to work after that. Then I come home, watched the fight, recorded a long play video, which that's another thing, Jace. Let's get a command for the long play command. It's a good penalty. Mitrovic with the penalty. It's not the Mitrovic, mind you. And then I went to bed late. Got up this morning. Oscar, my youngest, had a game in Ferndale. 9 o'clock, 9:30, I think it was. Then Luca had a game at home at 12:30 kickoff. Then I got back, did a little bit of tidying, trying to sort the office out, did a little bit of cable management, and before you know it, it's like dark outside, and it's time to stream. You know, it just doesn't feel like you ever stop. It just doesn't feel like you ever stop. Oh, shouldn't be conceding, by the way. We really should not be conceding. But I wouldn't change it, man. I wouldn't change it for anything, man. I love the coaching. Definitely love doing that. I love the way that, the boys, like my eldest, the under 10s, we yet to lose a game yet this season, which is brilliant. In the 7s, not so much. Bless them. Jay, I felt it was a little bit. Felt like it was a little bit much. Like, come on in. 3-2. Mate, they love it. 7s love it, mate. 7s really couldn't care less. What a goal that is, by the way. The 10s care. The 10s really care. Like, they really care. A little bit too much. They'll come off the pitch each quarter and they'll say to me, "What's the score?" And I'll say, "I don't know. I don't care. Let's just go and have fun, enjoy this bit, enjoy that bit." We're technically not competitive. The 7s couldn't care. They couldn't care. They don't even know that we count the score. Stretch Grey Trousers, how you doing, brother? What do you use for official logos and badges? Just the logo pack. Graphics. Commands. So on Sort It Out SI or on FM Scout, my friend. Nothing more than that. Yeah, like the older it gets, mate. Like, so like my 10s today, we won 3-2. Like, it was a tight game. was a good game. It was strong. You know, football itself was very good. We tried to play as much football as possible. You know, we really do. We try our best to play out from the back. We want to play proper football. We don't always think about long ball, go forward. We kind of come back. We kind of go back along the line, and we do well with it. But Miguel, who scored with a bad knee, is out for 2 to 4 weeks with sprained ligament damage. It brings my mate, yeah, absolutely. And like they're playing for the club I played for as a kid. You know, I'm coaching for the club that I'm giving back to the club that I had the joys of playing for. So I really can't complain. I really can't complain. I just wish we had a little bit more time. I just wish the weekend was maybe an extra day. I'll be honest. I've been looking at like potentially what's out there job wise, and potentially looking at a new job. And to be honest, some of these jobs that state like flexi working, you can, maybe do 10-hour days, work 4 days a week, man. Like, just screams at me like that. That's for you, dude. That is for you. That is for you. What? Hang on. The pitch must be 100 meters long by 64 meters wide. Liga Portugal regulations also state the pitch must be no more than 105 long and 68 wide. The pitch is currently 106 long and 68 wide, which is why we need to make it smaller or shorter. So we'll go. You should be able to adjust what you fucking want, by the way, but maximum, fine. It's so strange. Why would our pitch be too big last season, but fine this season? Sorry, fine this season, last season, but too big this season. Makes no sense whatsoever. Literally no sense whatsoever. So why would it not let me pick this team earlier? Unpicked positions. That's Yo, who scored for Norway? Need I ask? I assumed you weren't promoted. Who, Mertman? Harlan Devil. Imagine my shock. Imagine one's shock. Typical that, mate. What a player. Painful, isn't it? What a player. Oh, this is cool. We're playing against the 3 at the back system. This is a little bit different. In my Canada save, play on an NFL pitch. Really? That is mental. Oh. Like, no, we weren't promoted. Good shout, though. Good shout. Fair point. Tavares? Is that the Tavares? Oh, these look like they got something about them. Is that Nuno Tavares? No. Not even close. Not even close. Well done, Benny. Good recycling that, Benny. I rate that from you. Long ball up, not so much. Got it, that's class, mate. So, who are you managing in Canada? Otto, good evening, my mate. How are you, buddy? Yeah, we're doing okay, mate. Just pre-season. Ticking along. We've spent a lot of time on tactics tonight. It'd probably be a good little stream to watch back if you are interested in tactics. I mean, not saying that it's going to work, but yeah. But very much thinking we might just keep uploading these up to YouTube. Keep the stream. I like to cut them up, really. Do you know how difficult that actually is? Yeah! Oh. Like, it's actually a lot of pain and work to cut this up. Canadians. The Canadians. Yo, Ghost. What a cool name, Ghost. Ghost 7, thanks for the follow. I would say I've seen the other 6, but I haven't. I mean, that's a shit joke. Come on, Bo Nix. Hey, how's that not pass interference? Thanks for the follow, buddy. Come on over. Yeah, but are you managing in Canada in the MLS, or are you managing in Canada Canadian? Global. Oh, it wasn't that bad of a joke. Yes, Ghost, in with the Twitch Prime. Love that. Fucking love that, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's drop some love in for Twitch Primes. If you don't know what Twitch Prime is, if you have Amazon, you can link it to your Twitch. You get a free sub every single month. You can use it anywhere on this wonderful platform, and you can use it here if you wish to. So, awesome. Thank you very much, Ghost. Vitória FC. So playing in a 33,000 Princess Auto Stadium. Love that, man. Duga, how you doing? Portugal isn't easy. I know. Apart from the big three, only Braga's close to winning. The rest are very far behind. Good luck. Appreciate that, Tuga. Well, we're going to give it a go. Feel free to join us on this journey, if you wish. If you'd like to catch up on it, if you can't meet every stream, obviously that's quite an ask. We will be doing the Dupe Scoop podcast. We'll be back. So if you're interested in listening to more of my voice, you can do over the Dupe Scoop. I don't know whether there'll be one tonight. There might be one tomorrow as a roundup. We might just do a weekly roundup podcast, just for people that are interested in keeping up with the save. It's my best way of doing it as the keeper goes for a walk. Look, the scoop is out. I haven't done a scoop in ages. I just won the Premier Sports Cup. The branding was all for the V Cup. Ouch. When was the last one I did? Because I didn't do much. Siren Town. March 12th, 2024. 18 months ago, we recorded a Dupe Scoop. 210 episode of Dupe Scoop. I'm going to have to see if I can find the login, by the way. Just got PSG in the cup. Ouch. Yeah, Canada's fun with a 10.5k wage cap for the entire team. Trying to beat the MLS and the Liga MX. Oh, man, yeah. I'll tell you what. I like my MLS. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit weird, I know, but I really do like MLS. I also really liked Mexico when I did it in the Pentagon Challenge. Mexico's always been a save that I would like a place. There's two places I'd like to go back and spend more time. And that was Mexico and Japan. I really enjoyed my time in both of those leagues. But yeah, I can only but imagine, man. That is tough. Is there any other league rules? Do you have to have like a certain amount of Canadians, or just keep the 5-star? Mate, the 5-star, it's on schedule. It is on schedule, man. That won't be dropping out of schedule anytime soon. Just watched it. I just seen your clip, Jace. Shocking, isn't it? Victoria. Yeah, man. I think we should. I mean, they've got some good youth development, got some good academy. I kind of hope that we can just become a little bit of a factory of wonder kids potentially. We just basically look to get rid of players. We just can become a selling club to start with anyway. Player in the MLS2 played a local time. Oh, nice chucker. If your local team. Is it really? I tell you what, I think what we'll do tomorrow is we'll have a little look in stream. I'll get some clips on YouTube and we'll have a little look to that and see if we can find some of the atmosphere. I bet it would be nuts. I bet it would be decent. League below Conference North. He's American. Okay. Oof. Throw in. Are we going to see a long throw? Seen Bo Nix get sacked. Mitrovic, what a goal. Mendes gets the goal, though. I thought that was a... Look at the Mendes celebration. Love that. One touch from Mitrovic, shot, and it gets a deflection. Two now. I will say this though, I feel like I need to shout. Like I feel like I need to tell the team well done. Demand a bit more, you know, praise. I feel like I need to do that. And it just upsets me that we can't. I'll be honest. We'll take it. You're doing brilliantly. We're gonna swap everybody over. The thing is, I know they don't really work. I know they don't work, but I think it's just that kind of a little bit of in my head it does work. So what we are learning, chat. We're learning the play as well. He says, "We've not got another attack mid." That's it. Oh, we can put Gustavo Silva in there. Prescott Cables. Is there another patch coming? I'm not sure, actually. We played in the MLS2, and now he's playing here for Prescott Cables. Off. That's some strike, isn't it? There's expected to be a patch Wednesday again, as the last two was also on a Wednesday. Okay. What are they focusing on? Do we know? Weekly patches for the next month. Expect them Wednesdays. Playability, right? It's... What do we think about the spacebar, chat? We talked about it on the podcast. Oh, okay, sorry. Right. Yeah, I get it, Chucker. I get what you mean now. Sorry, mate. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay. What do you think about the spacebar? Because I'm not really using the spacebar much. Here he is at MLS 2. How old is he? He loves a strike, doesn't he? He does love a strike. Spacebar's a bit buggy. Do you know what? I've almost got used to not playing with... I've not hit spacebar all day. Now, on the long play, this episode I've just put out, or I'm just about to put out, it will come out on Tuesday. I use spacebar to start with because it's new, back in, and then actually I stopped using it. 4-1 Norway. Italy, like, haven't qualified for the last 2 either, right? They've not qualified for the last 2 World Cups. Yeah, Scally, exactly the same, mate. I'm gonna have to relearn myself. And did they have to win? There's lots of little annoying things, Jay. I'll be honest. There was a lot of little annoying things. But nothing that's which is killing the game for me just yet. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, look. We've been streaming, what, 2.5 hours, right? 2 hours, I don't know, however long. What is the time? Anyone got the time? We haven't really made much progress apart from just tweaking tactics, going through, like, learning things, looking things. Yeah, we've had to kind of watch a bit more of the games to work out what's going on, how they're playing, how they're doing. But, you know, it's very much been the case of you know, I'm really enjoying this game. So much so that we're dropping out the, you know, I've got 2 saves on the go at the moment. And all I do when I've had a, you know, when I want to get a game fixed, because obviously I don't play this save offline. This is all just on stream. As soon as I want to get a fix for it, I just play the long play. Did Haaland score it? Dan Larson. Oh, okay. Nice. But what's everyone else's thoughts? Are they genuinely, like, enjoying the game? You having fun with it? Or are the little things really just bugging you? And almost bugging you too much? You're enjoying it? I have to say I am too. I mean, I gave my honest opinion on the pod. It was quite angry, he's quite aggressive, but I gave my honest opinion on the pod. And I am enjoying it. I'm just very much frustrated for a few little bits. But, like, the little bits are little. You know, I'm moaning about the fact that, we'll get to it shortly, right? But I'm moaning about the fact that when I don't have squad numbers set, and I don't know this team very well, yeah? We're getting to know the players, but I don't know that team very well. If I set my starting 11 is my best 11 players, when I come to do squad numbers, I want to be able to set in the squad number screen, I want to be able to hit picked. And you used to be able to add a column which told you which position the players have been picked in. That way you can then go through and you can number your first 11 as your team. And that's only something little, but it bothers me that it's not there because it's so simple for it to be there. And it should be there. And it's those little things that are bothering me. But it's not the you know, the be end of all, mate. Like it's not stopping me from playing the game. I've put my point forward and I've messaged, you know, I've put it in the forums and I've explained that actually I think that, you know, this needs to come back. Not being able to sort. Yeah, certain things, it's frustrating. But it's not game breaking. I 100% prefer the look of this game compared to FM24. And I didn't get a bag, a t-shirt, and a notebook, and a tactical board from them. So, I mean, you can value what I say. Good goal. Yeah. I think, Scally, I think you're right. I think the tactics are good. I mean, the fact that we've tweaked the tactics in this pre-season and we're seeing it. I think that's the thing. I think, like, we can see it instantly. Last FM was a Premier League game. It was never going to get any higher. It's set to be the Billy. No, I don't disagree. It was always going to be the best. The thing that gets me, man, right, and this is the problem, and this is my issue with the game at the moment, right, is they've gone ahead and they've gone, yeah, you know, like, there's a few teams out there. There's a few things out there that on the game that people aren't using, you know. So we'll just take it on our behalf. If we believe we've got the data that people aren't using them, we're just going to take it out of it. We're just going to take it out and not have it in the game. What's the point of that? Do you know what I mean? Like, these little things where it comes to the... Like, it comes to the squad number stuff. Like, it don't matter. Like, what are they achieving by not having it in there? What do they achieve for it not being there? Just simple, have it in. Have it get it involved. But certain things, so like, look, squad numbers. Why can you not add fucking like a thing like that? That shouldn't take. That should take like all of minutes. Just add a column because you know here you can add a column. You know here you can add a column. Why can't you just do that? Why is that not a thing? Do you? Nice, man. Oh, well, we'll hit you up when we... I'm going to... Well, depending on how well the save goes. Plan is, I've never really done it where we've gone out and we've watched a game. I think this could be the way. Anyone got an idea for striker? Young, cheap striker that turns into a baller. It's almost like what we need to do is we need to get our Wonder Kid watch on the go. Don't we? That's what we need. Highly interested in making the move. Got his playing time. Enrique. He's on 20 a week. What's his loanage? He wants 16 grand a week. The optional 2.2 million is quite decent, to be fair. Can we adjust it? It's going to fuck up the wage structure. Can't afford 16. Our next best is 15 grand a week. It's 5 grand a week, so. Or 4.5 or something. What was I going to do before that? And that match is actually a local derby. 15 minutes apart. That's for room here. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Blew a few seasons, never actually got to take a look at it. We'll have a look, won't we? Very small squad. Oh, that's the under 19s. That's my. Sometimes it's gay. Sometimes. Yowzers. He's quite expensive, mate. He's quite expensive. Wow, really? All within a 30-minute drive. Lucky, yeah. Lucky, yeah. Clayton? Yeah, too much. We're going to try and get this number 10 in, the one that we've been looking at. Good suggestions, those guys. Honestly, they are some really good suggestions. We've managed to find my man. He's interested in joining. We're going to trying to approach him to sign. You're not going to play midfield, right? I'll send you on that. Be recognised as the best as the rest. Yeah. Finalise that. So you won't. We'll then try and bring him in. We lower his wage down just to 4 or 5. Or 7, and then we'll up your goal bonus. Up that bonus, up that bonus, up that bonus. Qualifying for that, and then what about qualifying for Champions League? We'll take that. 4-6, we'll take that. Yeah, no, good suggestion there. Clayton's a great suggestion. I'm all for these suggestions. So, Sander, if we can get Slander in, we will then try and put a request in to bring him in earlier. And bring him. We can, yeah, we can basically chuck it in. Just say we we're gonna have him from minute 1. Thiago Fernandez. I mean, he's a good little player, mate, but that range is way too high, right? That's way too high. Mason Mount. No chance. Toddy Cantwell. I think Todd Cantwell would be good, but again, his ranges are way too high. I'm assuming loan purposes. They want 20 grand a week. We can't pay 20 grand a week. Sander's very good, to be fair, for what we need. I like that idea. I like him. Maxi Gomez. Oof. Oof. Uncle Watson again. Like, he's a good little player. Like, .6 foot. He's not interested. So we'll look at Maxi Gomez then. Before we call it a night, I need to go and eat some dinner. Wages are really high. We will take a look though. There you got very weak defense and lacks a killer striker. It's kind of what we've kind of said. Our two centre backs need replacing. Gustavo Varela. He's on loan. He's not going to come in. Yeah, we've kind of said very similar, to be fair. 351 for 1. Past winners, though. This is where we read them and weep them. Because in 2006, 2007, 2008, we came third. IRL. 97, 98, we came third. IRL. Third again in 87. You can get the hint here. Third again in 69. Very much the maybes. Boa Vista is the team I wanted to manage, but unfortunately, they are nowhere to be seen at this current moment in time. Really? First season they got promoted and bang, in they go. I think they have pretty much, but yeah. I think they pretty much have. So we're just going to quickly have a little look at Sander Svensson. I forgot what number he was. Oh, this is Conference League. He's in the black. There he is. This is him on the ball. Not on the ball much more. So we'll leave that. We just wanted to be shown that we were there, just to highlight that we were interested in him. If there's any doubt or somebody else comes in for him, then you know he might be able to see that we're interested in him. Can't wait till we load the stream up tomorrow and we get a takeover. Sweet. Stream finished. Game done. Save finished. No complaints from me. No complaints at all. Squad numbers to be decided. I think that's a great time to call the stream there. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate your love, your support in tonight's stream. I love New Save Day. Okay. So we got to keep that hype up for the rest of the week. We're back live tomorrow. We're back live Wednesday. Or Thursday, depending on when we're doing the pod. But we are definitely back live tomorrow. So we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Check out my socials. Absolutely. They're just in the chat now. We are going to go raid someone. So we'll have a little raid over. But if you are new, if you've been watching the stream and you go, actually, do you know what? This guy talks some shit, but he's all right. Feel free to hit that follow button because I really do appreciate it. And we are going to go and find somebody to raid. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll go and raid CJ West, who looks like he's doing a network save with somebody, but Ireland are in the playoffs. Let's have a little look. He's English. He's Irish. He loves wrestling. This is like proper. Oh, he's like proper Irish. Right, we'll go here. CJ West, hopefully not related to any patio contractors in the southwest, because that would be a wee bit awkward. Raid CJ, yo, Tuga, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. CJ West, is that __? It looks like it. __. Helps if I spell his name right. Right, let's go drop him some love. He's obviously going to be happy as Larry because right now his Irish team have just made it into the playoffs anyway, right? So let's go show some love to him. He looks like he's doing a little network save. Sat in the dugout. Actually, really cool little camera in the bottom corner there, to be fair. Really like that. Jason's just joked a load of stuff in the chat. If you got a sub or a non-sub, let's go raid him. Let's go chuck a load of love to him. Go follow him. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Until next time, peace out. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you all very, very soon. Goodbye.